And we on, I think. Forgive my tech savviness today. We're using StreamYard. I'm not too familiar with it, but try a different platform and see if it gets anybody else to join. We'll see. But let's see. Some background music. I don't know if you guys can hear it. We'll soon see, I guess. So today we got a weekend review for the heavyweights. Turn this background music up a little bit. Hopefully it's all tickety bay. Let a few of y'all roll in before we get started. And I should go and post a link for anybody who may like to jump on to have some comments about Ken's work. And no echo, thank you. Okay, so there is a link to join for anybody who may want to jump on. I'll pin that to the top. It don't get lost. Let me just have a look, see if the sound works or not with the background music. I'm not sure how to make it work, but we wing it. That's what we do around here. We wing it. See if I can find a stream on my phone so I can check if there's any background music or if anybody's there. You can let me know in the chat. BBB Heavyweights, is it review? Oh no, that's right. The format's all changed on the phone too now. It's interesting. Okay, that looks like the stream. The format's all changed on the phone too now. It's interesting. Okay, that looks like the stream. Okay, well the stream's going, but no background music. I'm not sure how to get that to come through. Meh. It is what it is, man. The Boxing Lounge, Tommy Temper in the house. Let's go. Good to see you, Tommy. Good to see you. I suppose, shit, maybe I'll have one more try to try and get this music showing up. I'm not quite sure. I have to add a media slot, but it's only got a video by the looks of it. Hold on a sec. What if I... What do we got here? Settings. Settings, audio. That's only a mic it's got on the audio. Virtual background, I think that's premium shit. I don't buy premium. My favorite price is free. Freaking stooge and proud of it. God damn. One last try. Got some presets here. Screensaver, video file, extra camera, slides. Meh. Fuck if I know. How about you can look at my ugly face for a while today? Meh. All right. Let me find this. All right, so we'll get into it. We had two main cards this weekend for the heavyweights. If anybody wants to jump on at all, there is a link there. Feel free to hit it. What's Tommy saying here? Add a screen. Okay. Add a screen to StreamYard for audio. Okay. I'll give it a go, Tommy. Man in the know. Where do we add a screen? Let me see. Hold on. See what we got here. Set them presets. Preset. Share screen. Share tab. Okay. That's tabs for the browser. What about Windows? Yeah, there's the audio window. I don't need to show it, but it should pick up the audio, hopefully. Media player. Double click on that. No, that doesn't work. Okay, it's selected. We go share. Okay, so it went off the browser. What the hell? Oh, yep. It's got it on the screen. So if I go like that, how's that, Tommy? We got some background music playing now. Hopefully. Get back to the chat so I can see what the fudge. Some chill music. Hopefully that's how we work it. Tommy the man in the know. What's he got here? No music with the screen. Yeah, maybe not. Let me audio on my phone one more time. The screen. Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe not. Let me audio on my phone one more time. Nah. Stupid ass. See, Streamlabs is way better. Do so much more shit. You want to do the flash stuff on this one? You got to pay for premium. I ain't paying for shit. You don't pay, man. Paying's for chumps. Anyways, we get into this boxing, eh? So we had the two cards on the weekends with the major heavyweights on them. The best or the most high profile fight, I'll say, was F.A. Ajagba and Joseph Goodall. I picked F.A. to win, but I picked a unanimous decision. It went 4 rounds before Tony Weeks stepped in with a weak stoppage. Fuck, pissed me off. Not that I thought it would have gone the distance after the first couple of rounds anyway. Joseph ate a few right hands. I mean, F.A. Jugba's jab has improved something wicked, man. With that long reach and a good sharp jab, he can win fights on just that. I thought Joseph might have a few troubles getting past the jab, but once he got inside, I thought he'd do better. But he was smothering himself as well. He landed a couple of good right hands over the top, but it didn't hurt F.A. whatsoever. F.A. landed a couple of straight rights behind his jab, set him up. He was popping them high and low. Landed a good couple of shots and staggered Joe Goodall in the third. He made it out of the round just without going down. Then halfway through the round, he got popped with that right again. He was on steady legs even from the start of the round, from the round before. Credit to him, he was doing the right thing, trying to smother and get close when he was hurt. But if he let his hands go, Joseph was moving his head. There was only actually a couple of shots in the final barrage that landed, and they weren't extra heavy, but Joseph wasn't throwing back. He was bobbing and weaving and missing a lot of the shots, but he didn't throw anything back. And Tony Weeks steps in with a weak stoppage without any knockdowns. I mean, you can see Joseph was in trouble, but he wasn't. You know, it's not like he's been knocked out 20 times and he was getting pummeled. He was getting punched now and then, but he was getting missing a lot of shots. I thought Tony Weeks should have let that fight go on a bit longer. You could see Joe Goodall was absolutely livid at the stoppage, being stopped on his feet. I thought Tony Weeks was looking for an opportunity to stop that fight. I don't like it when I see that shit. We know where the fight was going to go. Joseph was probably going to get stopped, but shit, he could have pulled something out and landed something and hurt FA at some point. He wasn't given the opportunity. If that was a world title fight and it was stopped like that, everybody would be screaming bloody murder. But it wasn't. So FA gets the fourth round stoppage of Joseph Goodall. Good fashion. Where to next? I mean, he's kind of in that second tier of heavyweights. So he's going to have to fight some of those. I'd put Joseph Goodall at almost third tier, pushing second tier, but he'd be, to me, maybe between top 30 and 50, somewhere there for Joe Goodall. And I think FA Jug was somewhere between, 10 and 25, somewhere there. So I think FA should fight someone in that second tier, somebody that's known. But at the same time, it's going to be hard for him to get that sort of fight because he is dangerous. So he's going to have to find a way to break through into that next level. Jili Zhang was there, and there was talk about maybe them two fighting. And apparently, if they saw Jili there at the fight and he thought he was there for him, so he was talking it up about fighting Jili Zhang, but Jili was there to support some of his stablemates under his other promoter. And after the fight, FA kind of avoided the question somewhat. So I might as well stop that screen share if the music ain't playing. I'm just listening to it myself. So stop sharing. Okay, other fights on that card. What have I got here? FA Jaguar. We had Antonio Morales and Skylar Lacey. Fight ended up being a goddamn draw. Oh no, here it is. So these two, Antonio Morales is 6'9", long beanpole kind of guy. He started off the fight, in my opinion, giving Skylar Lacey too much respect. But at the same time, Antonio Morales has looked quite vulnerable at times in his previous 8 fights. Both these guys were 8-0. I initially had picked Lacey and thought he might stop him late, just based on the vulnerability that I'd seen Morales in the past, but then Skylar Lacey weighed in and he looked like a sack of milk had just come off the couch. The first 3 rounds, it was only a 6-rounder. The first 3 rounds, Morales was giving a lot of respect to Skylar Lacey, and Lacey was boxing well from the outside, picking his moments, picking his spots, and landing the cleaner shots on the bigger man. But Skylar Lacey's no midget himself. He's 6'7" as well. So there was 2 giants in there. Skylar was landing the heavier shots. You could see he was putting more on his shots and boxing on the back foot for the first 3 rounds. But putting that much on the shots and not getting much effect out of them took its toll. He gassed. And Morales got on his jab a bit more, got a bit more aggressive after round 3. Won the last 3 rounds, so straight up draw. Do they run it back? I think if they run it back, they need to up the rounds, and Skylar Lacey's going to have to get his ass into better shape than that, man, if he wants to break through. So I think they should run it back. We'll see what happens. Wasn't the most entertaining fight, but it was okay to watch. I'd never seen Skylar Lacey fight before, so that was good to see him in action. And I don't know. He could be all right if he moves, if he improves his shape, get better at what he is doing. It is what it is, man. The next fight on that one, we had an up-and-coming American prospect, Where is it? Wrong tab. Brandon Moore. Where is he? Brandon Moore. Come on. There he is. Brandon Moore. He was 12-0 before this fight, and he was taking on Robert Sims. Robert Sims doesn't have the flashiest record. He's 12-3 with one, and he has fought some at cruiserweight. But judging by his physique, he's no longer able to fight at cruiserweight. He's put on far too much weight. Far too much. So I expected Brandon Moore to stop Robert Sims. I did pick early in my prediction league, but I was realistically thinking later. So Robert Sims is a 6'6", African American heavyweights. I thought he would take out Robert Sims. Robert Sims is only 5'11", so I thought sooner or later this big dude's going to get to him. He doesn't let the right hand go a lot. He's got an okay jab, but he doesn't get his head off the line. He's got a lot of work to do. I've heard this guy's come from American football or gridiron, whatever you want to call it. You can see he's definitely got the athleticism, but doesn't seem to have a lot of power. And he doesn't seem to know what to do a lot of the time. So, it is what it is. Brendan Moore got the decision, got the UD, and moved on. So that was the three. I think there was only the three heavyweight fights on there. Delgado, that wasn't heavy, was it? Pardon me twice. No, it was super light. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all worth mentioning on that card. So the other one was a Don King card. Don King, what's up? Just don't go away. So the main event on that one was shit. Hold up. Wait a minute. Give me a sec here. It's got some messages I might have to tend to. Got some wheeling and dealing going on. All right, just give me a look here. Hold on. Someone might be coming to purchase. Where's my messenger? What we got? Oh, heading over now. You have change. Two packets. Hold on a sec, team. Sorry, I don't have change, but it'll be $36, and there is a dairy just around the corner on Rob Street. All right, fellas on the way now, so I'm going to have to get through this and wrap it up quick. So the other card, Trevor Bryan took on Cassius Chaney. I was umming and ahhing about this one because Trevor Bryan's been inactive. He's fat. He's looking like a 45-year-old George Foreman when he's only 36 or something. So I'd pick Chaney on points, but Chaney started off well. I think he got a knockdown early on. I missed the first half. Then Trevor Bryan started getting back into the fight, but he got caught against the ropes. Left hook, right hand, right hook. And Trevor Bryan was on the canvas for about 15 minutes. You got knocked the fuck out! So that was the end of the Trevor Bryan. I imagine we might see him retire. We'll see what happens. It was an okay fight to watch. I only ended up being able to see the last 2 rounds, I think it was. So didn't get to see a lot. I had to catch a replay of that one. Jonathan Guidry was also on that card. He was taking on an unbeaten guy. I looked into him. Jesus Escalera. I think he's Puerto Rican, but he's like 43. So I picked the 4th round for Jonathan Guidry, but he got a 2nd round knockout. The first round was good. I thought the first round Escalera actually won. It was close. But you can see Guidry was covering up, taking shots, and waiting for him to slow down. He did slow down a bit the second round, got caught with a good body shot, dropped to his knee, didn't want to get up. Don't want to play no more. That was the end of that. I'm sure we had one more heavyweight fight on here. Where is it? I'm sure there was one more. Come on, where are you, fool? Maybe not. Maybe that was it for this one. Stage heavy. No, man, that was it for this one. Langa Makabu was the main event on that card, and he also got knocked the fuck out by Norea McKillian. I think the bookies had Makabu a big favourite in that. I don't know why. I think he's well shot. He's been very selective with who he's been fighting. I thought he lost to Taibisu Machunu. If he had taken on even Badu Jack, who's now vacated at cruiserweight, he still would have lost that way. He already lost to him once, didn't he? So I think Alunga Makabu is well past his best. He's gone. Another couple of heavyweight fights. There was one I'm still waiting for the result for. It would have been real competitive. Hugo Torrillo, the guy who Buccaneer Jalalov fought in his pro debut, took on Terrell Jamal Woods, bona fide journeyman, but he can punch. So I thought Woods might stop him in 5 rounds or so, waiting for a result on that. And also Mika Milanen, the guy who Robert Helenius fought a week before he fought Anthony Joshua, he had a fight against a guy from Iran that I'd never seen before. But Mika Milanen's like 42 years old. So I thought this up-and-comer who was 4-0 might have something for him and might beat him, but he managed to eke out a unanimous decision. So that was that. And, still waiting for that other result. But that's about all the action for the weekend. I got shit to do, so I'm going to have to get out of here. Appreciate you all dropping in. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, and I shall catch you all next time around. I'm Jono from Big Boys Boxing, and I'm out of here. So. In stream, you fucker. I pushed it. Oh, you got to push 2. Okay. I don't think I'll be using this platform again. It's a bit dumb.